Good evening, everybody. We are doing the Mermaid quest from Zenless Zone Zero today. I was actually planning on doing Honkai Star Rail's main story today, but I realized I completely missed this quest. So we're going to get back to it, and we're going to wrap up the summer event, which I thought I already did. Yeah, I was doing my dailies earlier today, and I just happened to open the menu, and I realized I had the quest still available. So I believe that I need to speak with Alice and Yuzuha, who are just over here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this now.
Belle, you've arrived!
What's happening?
Oh, what's wrong, Alice? Yuzuha kept teasing me last night. She acted like she was possessed or some nonsense, chasing me around with her eyes closed.
Whoa, still snitching on me? I told you I was just dreaming. I don't even remember what happened.
Like sleepwalking?
Why are you making such a big fuss out of it?
That's not even the craziest part. I hid in the bathroom and you just kept banging on the door. No point in hiding. I'm gonna get you. Here I come.
Come on.
Reminds me of the
now you're even scared of other
was it the
people's
demo
dreams?
or like a teaser
Better watch
where she
out
was
when
like
you hit the hay tonight.
attacking the door and
You
breaking
little
through it?
scaredy carrot.
What are you gonna do?
Wait, you were dreaming?
Wait, you were dreaming?
Yeah, a ghost story enthusiast like me is more in tune with the surreal and uncanny qualities of dreams.
Sounds like sleepwalking to me. Can you tell us about your dream?
Sounds like you were sleepwalking. Can you tell us about your dream?
It was a tranquil stretch of sea.
This got
As
really
a kid,
dramatic really fast.
I was lying on my paddleboard, tired and sleepy. The sea was shrouded in mist, with only a reef visible in the distance. The waters were perfectly still. Suddenly, I heard a delicate and pure song fill the air.
Don't follow it.
A mermaid-like shadow appeared in the water before me and quickly swam away behind the distant reef. The song drifted from behind the reef as I paddled toward the rocks.
I mean, I guess if you're kind of
I
stuck in
was
the middle of nowhere,
paddling
you kind of have to
along
go that
when
way no matter
suddenly
what.
the singing stopped. Confused, I paddled forward anxiously and heard a splash from behind the reef. It sounded like something falling into the water. When I reached the reef, I found nothing behind the rocks, just some ripples dancing on the water's surface.
So you dreamed about a mermaid.
So, you dreamed about a mermaid, but never actually saw it?
Nobody gets me like you do, Belle. Uh-oh, see that skeptical look on the Missy's face? She probably thinks I'm just spinning another tall tale.
Am I wrong? I've only just joined Spook Shack and you've already tricked me countless times.
Just gonna say, her dream about a mermaid doesn't align at all with what she was doing to Alice. Very far between those two things.
Like treasure hunting in Siloam Bay, only to find some marbles stashed by elementary school kids. Or investigating cat spirit rumors on 6th Street, only for it to be a cat Thyron with 2 tails.
Nakamata.
Oh, and don't forget hunting for demons moaning in a hollow, only to discover it was a lost bamboo with a broken voice module.
Sounds like stuff from a show. Sounds like stuff from a show about science and busting myths. I kind of get Alice now.
So everything's turned into an episode of Redo's Myths Busted, huh? I think I get where Alice is coming from now.
But I mean, it makes sense. Like, most paranormal things are going to have some form of scientific reasoning behind it. Clearly, I'm someone who's not a big believer in ghosts, but ghosts and spirits.
Huh. Looks like you really don't believe me. I even wasted my breath telling you all those juicy stories from my dreams.
Looking a bit dejected, Yuzuha vanishes in the blink of an eye.
Yuzuha? It's not that I don't believe your dream. It's just...
Didn't she already leave? Oops, I shouldn't have said that.
Oops, I probably shouldn't have said that. Better go find her quick.
What should I do, Belle? What if she never talks to me again? Relax. The worst she'll do is pull a prank or two. Like snapping your sword into an asymmetric shape. That's horrible. That's even worse. Yeah, so we've got to find Yuzuha. I saw her heading toward the aquarium.
Welcome to Fantasy Resort.
I mean, she was just next to us. We both should have been able to see where she went to.
Welcome to the aquarium.
Ugh. Yuzuha, are you okay? I'm terribly sorry, Miss Yuzuha. Esteemed owner of Mystic Wares, please don't turn all my things asymmetrical. Why does this fish swim away every time I move? I know I messed up, really. Wait, what fish? I thought you were still upset that we didn't believe you. Oh, right, you just reminded me. I was actually still mad just now. All right. Once bitten, twice shy. Can't blame you for being skeptical after all the times I've messed with you. Proxy, you're not buying it either, are you? I've seen a PubSec officer as tall as a building, you know. All right. If you guys really want to make it up to me, then come hang out with me on the beach a little longer. Very well. I'll cover all the activities at the beach today. Cover for what, silly bunny? We're running the resort now. Try out some of the coolest activities and help draw a crowd for us.
Quick, come with me!
Oh.
I think...
I was gonna say, it's a really nice area. I do enjoy this map. I'm glad it's permanent. Proxy, I can smell the ghost story in the air. Ghost story? Where? Among the shooting challenge videotape rewards. You should be able to find it, right, Proxy? Sharpshooter challenge, Legends of the Deep. I knew you'd think the same as me. Wait a second, why does this feel so familiar? I remember now. These videotapes and that midnight ethereal you wanted to watch last week came in the same packaging, both in unmarked boxes. The last one had an ethereal crawling out of the TV, and this one, with a name like that, who knows what kind of indescribable thing might crawl out next. Okay, since you're so scared, if you watch it with me, I promise I won't play it in your room. Sound fair? All right, challengers, have you made your choice? Alice gives you a look that clearly says, let's just go with her, I'm scared. Legends of the Deep. Okay, please check your gear, we're heading out. All right, speed shooting challenge, let's go. It's actually been a minute since I've done this challenge. Hopefully I remember how to do it.
Locked and loaded.
There we go.
Come on, Yuzuha! Win it, and the Legends of the Deep tape is ours!
Quiet.
You've got it, Yuzuha!
Reload.
Give it your best shot!
I said quiet! I gotta concentrate! Not over yet! All tapped out!
There we go.
Lucky me!
Hey. Thankfully, I remembered how to switch. I feel like my sensitivity might be too low. Or it might be too high. We'll have to see. Whoa there, little sharpshooters. You've got your eyes on Legends of the Deep, don't you? Yep. And you are? I'm Mia's grandpa. Just call me Ahab. She's still busy helping other customers, so she asked me to bring this prize over to you. Ah, thank you, Mr. Ahab. No biggie. I could tell at first glance that you aren't just any rookies. Tell you what, sign up for an Aqua Blaster membership card and there'll be even bigger prizes waiting for you down the line. You mean this one? You take out the membership card Teresa gave you. Ah, didn't realize I was talking to real enthusiasts. Well, if you're interested in trying out the new challenges, I might be able to get you a beta membership card. Doesn't cost much. You mean these ones here? You take out a dozen or so test cards that are meant for operator use. Would you look at that? Big spenders. Thanks to kind folks like you looking out for my granddaughter's little business. Poor girl's fresh out of school and way too naive. Her new boss is a real piece of work, making her work overtime like crazy. And that silly girl's actually happy about it, saying it's for the future of the resort and all that. Ah, forgive me. Once I get talking, it's hard to stop. Here you go. The videotapes you wanted. But heads up, once you play it, the Sea God's gonna have their eyes on you. Something feels off. Something feels intriguing. Just don't play it in my room. But seriously, where would you even find something that plays videotapes these days? Well, you see, I just so happen to be the manager of Blockbuster. Minato said that he was installing a TV at the drink stand. Maybe we could use that to play it. Minato, where you at? My dude. You shouldn't have been a 4-star. You totally should have been a, well, not a 4-star, an A rank. You totally should have been an S rank. They did you dirty. They did you dirty. Thanks for settling everything up, Minato. Thanks for setting everything up, Minato. No big deal. Since it's a resort run by Spook Shack, of course I'll pitch in. You need anything? You tell Minato about the shooting challenge and getting the Legends of the Deep videotape. It does feel a bit suspicious, but the TV's all set up now, and you can watch it whenever you like. Start playing. As the videotape slides into the player, the TV hisses with static. Through the noise and the flicker, an image appears on the screen. The TV displays an expanse of foggy sea, accompanied by a beautiful melody. A mermaid shadow appears beneath the waves, swimming quickly behind the reef rocks in the distance. But just as it hooks you in, the tape ends. Hold up. Your dream last night.
Hold up, Yuzuha. About your dream last night.
This is the place! The mermaid song! The color of the sea, and those rocks in the distance! Everything matches perfectly!
Do you mean...
Wait. Don't tell me that...
No way.
Mermaids are real?
Of course! My paranormal radar is super accurate! What do you say? Want to come search for mermaids with me?
Everyone's first thought is that mermaids must be real because she had a dream that aligned with this movie. Kind of just tells me that she just watched this movie before we did.
But isn't this place a little eerie for mermaids?
Come on, Alice. Don't you want to be the first scientist to study mermaids? Think about it. Discovering a new species. Having your name go down in the history books of ether biology. Your outstanding work could even result in a mermaid emblem being added to the Timefield family crest.
So I'm not understanding why the mermaid is like the scary aspect of this. I mean, if it was like a siren, I could understand that. And they seem to kind of hint in that direction, but it didn't go in that direction because she wasn't saying that she was being lured towards it, right? So, I mean, just a mermaid itself isn't scary. But, okay.
Wow! You think I could really achieve something like that?
It's worth investigating. Could be pretty hard to find.
The similarities with your dream are definitely a coincidence worth looking into. But I don't think mermaids are gonna be that easy to find.
Oh, come on, Proxy. Don't you want to capture some mermaid footage? Just think, if we rent out that tape, no, a public screening, you'll never have to worry about your electricity bills again.
How do you know about my electricity bills?
Just picture it now. As the film ends, the whole audience rises for a standing ovation. The credits roll across the screen. Director, Faithin. Narrator, Alice. Producer, Ukinami Yuzuha. Action director, Komano Manato. Special thanks to the Timefield family.
Oh, snap. That's an offer I can't refuse.
Having an action director for a nature documentary feels a little sus. But boy, that all sounds amazing.
Yeah, right?
She's
Let's go
definitely
find Mia and get to the bottom of
definitely reaching in all of those titles. Hey, there you are. I was just wondering why you hadn't come to claim your prize after finishing the challenge. Mia, about this videotape. Right here, sharpshooters. This is your well-deserved Legends of the Deep grand prize. This is what we get? A collector's edition of 2 Kilometers Under the Sea? You know, this tape contains valuable footage of many endangered marine species. If that's not legendary, then what is? It's not that. We've already got the prize, and something supernatural really did happen. You tell Mia about meeting Mr. Ahab and the mermaid videotape. Huh? My grandpa? You didn't give him any Denny, did you? Or agree to one of his totally suspicious offers? No, he just told us to get a shooting card from your counter. Ugh, that stubborn old man. I told him to stop meddling in my business. Whoops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to drag you into our family stuff. As for the tape that you got, I've got no idea where that came from. He's been hoarding weird stuff for as long as I can remember. His shop's over in the shopping district. I'll walk you there so you can ask him yourself. That's all right. We'll go to him. We'll go find him. It is so it is weird that it's like a tape that isn't the prize. So it was just like a random tape that her grandpa had. You're a sussy old man. Step right up to the curio stall. Curio? Okay. Trinkets, snacks, souvenirs. Grab any 3 for 20% off. Spend over 20,000 Denny's and get a free island flower garland. Hello, Grandpa Ahab. Ahem. Oh, it's you guys. I should have known you couldn't resist the urge to uncover the secrets of the deep sea. Do you know who shot this videotape? The one who filmed it? Closer than you think. That's me. This is none other than my Sea Spirit Chronicles footage. A creature with the wisdom of humans and the body of a fish. Fascinating, right? Do you know where this was filmed? What, you want to go find them? There's no need. I've got a similar deep sea spirit right here in my shop. In the shop? Yep. Hold up, Yuzaha. Remember that 6th Street cat spirit legend from last time? That pink-haired shop owner said the same thing, then tried to sell us some cat spirit viewing tickets, and scammed me out of 20,000 Denny's. Nicole, what are you doing with Necomata scamming people and putting her up as a show? Come on. Besides, keeping a legendary creature as a pet, that's just ridiculous no matter how you look at it. It's not that we don't believe you. We just thought it'd be cool to see one with our own eyes. Sure, I can let you take a look. But listen, kid. There's no such thing as a free lunch in this world. I don't care about making money myself, but it'd mean a lot if you could show a little support for Mia's stall. She just messaged me on Knock Knock that you're actually the ones who just took over here. But you gotta understand, it has not been easy for her. Of course, I'm not saying I need you to give her any extra bonuses or anything. Helping her get more customers shouldn't be too hard for folks as resourceful as yourself, right? No problem, Grandpa Ahab. Promoting the resort is our job too. Oh, and don't go telling my granddaughter we struck any kind of deal. Let's just say we're like-minded people, helping each other out, heart for heart. Rest assured, heart for heart. Proxy, I know you've got a knack for business and all, but where are we even supposed to start? How about trying it on the beach? Wait, so we really had to talk people into it? That's so embarrassing. I've got the experience. Let me give it a try. Yeah, let's go tell people they need to buy. I'm guessing we're telling them they need to buy cards from her stall. You, elegant young lady. What can I do for you, ma'am? Hey, sorry to interrupt. Want to try some high-speed archipelago shoot? No. Ah, how cold and blunt too. You seem like such a graceful young lady. Why would you want to promote such an unladylike sport with them? Alice seems caught off guard, slipping into a moment of self-doubt. No worries, let's try talking to someone else. Middle-aged man. Hey, what's up? Would you like to try the exciting Aqua Blaster challenge? Aqua Blaster? Sorry, I can't swim. There's no swimming involved. Or working out either. The middle-aged man, clearly fed up with similar sales pitches, quickly walks away. Come on, you can't expect to sell anything like that. Business is all about creating demand. Come with me. Darla. Daddy, can you stop talking on the phone? I want that toy from the shooting stall. We are not creating demand with this little girl. She already wants to do it. All right. Those booths are all rigged. It's really hard to win. I'll get you a toy when we get home, okay? Proxy, these beach targets are way too easy. Yuzaha flashes you a sneaky wink. Yep, that was easy. Daddy, they said it was easy. And didn't you always say you're the best at shooting games? Well, Darla, haven't I always told you? Don't believe everything you hear. See it for yourself. Just because they say it's easy doesn't really mean it is, right? Oh no, Belle. The big prizes are almost gone. Come on, one more round before it's too late. Just a light pull on the trigger and the big prize is yours. This is the only place where you can get a real deal like that. So we definitely did create it there because we had to convince the dad.
Locked and loaded.
Let's do the thing. Oh. There we go.
Back in business.
You got this, Yuzuha! Show him what you got!
Gotta reload.
Bam.
Yuzuha! You're the best! Are we seriously supposed to talk like this?
Go, Yuzuha, go. Don't ask. She hates it when we're loud.
There we go. Reload.
Hey, what are you two whispering about over there?
Boom. Reload.
Lucky me.
Hey, we're done. Guess what? Mia just told me that Dad fired off 10 rounds just to win the prize. He was squeezing the trigger so hard it looked like sparks would fly any second. You're a total business mastermind. Let's go. I bet Mia's already told her grandpa about our accomplishments. Time to check out the deep sea spirit. Yuzuha drags you to Ahab's store.
Mia told me everything. Thank you for stepping up to help manage the resort.
No worries at all. By the way, about that deep sea spirit.
No worries, Grandpa Ahab. By the way, do you think you can show us that deep sea spirit now?
Oh, right. I nearly forgot about that. Many have longed for a peek behind the curtain, but I always warn people to be ready. Your whole worldview may be turned upside down.
I'm ready to be disappointed.
It's fine. Go ahead, Grandpa Ahab.
From the first sprout beneath the water to the
Ahab.
four-legged creatures that conquered land, life has traveled far on its evolutionary journey through the tireless work of countless generations of biologists. The threads of evolutionary history gradually unfold before us. But there are still unsolved mysteries and unknown forms of life. The sea god legend of Port Elpis, the bizarre expansion of Hollow Zero, the ghostly dancers of Ballet Twins. Yet none of these compare to what's coming next. Ladies and gentlemen, rabbits and tanukis.
I mean, some of those were like
you're
legit
about
things,
to witness a new chapter in the history of evolution, defying the boundaries between ocean and land. The deep sea spirits.
I mean, I guess I'm thinking that he's completely lying. Is it the Bang Boo?
Huh?
Shark Boo is not a mermaid, old man. Stop, Yuzuha.
Yuzuha, let's not get too carried away.
You good-for-nothing old weirdo.
Old
Where's
weirdo.
the mermaid from my video?
Mermaid? What mermaid? What you've been looking at all along are deep sea spirits.
Playing word games now, huh? Alex,
That's not even a deep sea
open
spirit
the
either.
door. Get Monato.
That's a Bang Boo.
Whoa, calm down, young lady, or I'll have to call who's ever in charge here.
Remind him that we're in charge.
Grandpa Ahab, you probably forgot, but we're the ones in charge here.
We
Maybe
literally
you
run
could
this
tell
place,
us
dude.
where you saw the mermaid all those years ago. As for this spirit that breaks the boundary between land and sea, You can just keep that to yourself for now.
Well, it's been decades now. How am I supposed to remember the exact location? Whoa, whoa, don't
She's
get
so
feisty,
mad.
little lady. If I don't know where it is, we can always look around. Hold up, where did I put that thing? Ah, here it is. My mermaid radar.
Mermaid radar. Mr. Ahab pulls out a crudely modified boundary measurement device.
I salvaged this from discarded supplies of the old Capital's Research Institute. With my modifications, it'll beep whenever it detects any humanoid creatures with fish tails. And have you heard? There was a reported sighting of a mermaid at a deep-sea fishing spot recently.
Old man, this is not... This guy's a waste of time.
Hey, don't give me that look. If you don't believe me, you can ask Empy. Lots of customers have seen it. Whether there are fish or not, might as well cast the net, right? What's there to lose? Trust me, this radar will be beeping like crazy at that deep-sea fishing spot.
This is such a waste of time. MP, tell us this old man is full of crap. And new. Yes, boss. What do you need me to do? Just wanted to ask you something. Ever run into any mermaids while you were out at sea? A mermaid? I knew it. That weirdo old guy totally tricked us. Nah. Yeah, over the deep sea fishing spot. Lots of people saw her yesterday morning. I knew it. He wasn't just some ordinary old man. Yuzaha. Come on. Oh, really? You were literally doubting him like 2 seconds ago. Have you seen them too? Nana. Yep. She's really pretty. And her fishtail was so cute. She even waved at me when I was out sailing. Can you take us to see her? Nah. Of course, Master. Of course. Master said your vision is my mission. Nah. I could, but Master's father once warned me about it. Some areas of the open sea are covered in thick fog. There was once a captain who returned from a voyage completely crazy, claiming he'd seen a mermaid. From then on, he became obsessed with finding the mermaid. In the end, he lost his family and everything he had. Was that the old man? With how easy it is to lose your way in the fog, it's possible he ended up in the hollow and just got corrupted. So maybe what he saw was just a hallucination. No. Empy can only take you to the safe zones. If the mermaid went into the open sea, then Empy's not allowed to go there. Of course, safety first. Let's go find Ellen. You look around the area Empy mentioned, but the radar stays silent. No sign of a mermaid. After such a long journey, you're tired, hungry, and starting to see things. Maybe we'll see a mermaid. Ugh, no good. I'm so hungry. I'm seeing things. I can't believe there's not even a single snack on this boat. So not classy at all. Empy, there's gotta be fish on a fishing boat, right? Kaminosuke, time to prove your loyalty. Hey, what are you doing? If you're hungry, just go fishing. Look at you, Zaha. Just because I said we can go fishing doesn't mean I actually know how to fish. Look at Minato. Don't tell anyone about this. I'm actually kinda afraid of water. Look at Alice. Don't look at me. There's zero fishing talent in my family. Back in the day, they used to call my dad Captain Skunk because he couldn't catch a thing. What about your grandpa? And they used to call my grandpa Admiral Skunk. Yeah. You all have your reasons. Then I guess it's time to reveal my true identity as the ultimate angler. Catch 2 fish.
I'm feeling pumped.
So we don't starve.
Nice one. Let me help you.
There's one. It doesn't look
Take
very
my
tasty.
bait.
Just saying.
I got something.
This one looks more tasty.
Yay!
Yeah. I'll eat that. That one's mine. Ellen! Wait a minute. I think I just saw something. Behind that reef, there's a mermaid. You hurry to pull the mermaid onto the boat, and to your surprise, you see a familiar face. Of course we did. It's Ellen. We also saw Lycon and Corin on the beach. Oh, Proxy. Didn't expect to run into you here. That's my line. Why are you sleeping behind the reef? Oh, Victoria Housekeeping Co. got a commission from Fantasy Resort to help supervise some service details and stuff. Mr. Lycon sent me to check the shark nets in nearby waters. I found a spot on the reef that looked just like a sofa, so I decided to lay down and try it out. That's when you guys came and carried me back. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Makes sense? How? You skipped the most important part. Sleeping. And this radar really does go beep beep too. It's hard to deny. It really is a human-shaped creature with a fishtail. You can totally deny that. It's a completely different species. Proxy. What's up, Yuzaha? Let's head back first and get some answers from that weird old man. After a long journey, you finally arrive at the beach pier. As soon as you step off, Yuzaha, clearly fuming, leads everyone straight to Ahab's little shop. Welcome. Oh my, you really found the mermaid? No need to thank me, really. Just do me a favor and drop by Mia's booth sometimes. That'll do. The mermaid might not be what you expected. Sure she is. Human on top, kind of human fish on bottom. I mean, just look at that tail fan. Quit making excuses, you weird old man. This is clearly a shark thyron. All right. Mermaid, made fish. What's the difference anyway? Just some fancy old tales to make a living off of. Not hurting anyone. You think it's harmless? That's because you never truly believed mermaids were real. So you don't know how much it hurts when people do. So you don't know how much it hurts the people who do. Upon hearing this, the old man's expression shifts into a conflicted state of emotions, and he lets out a deep sigh. When he speaks again, the playful banter is gone, replaced by a tone of quiet sincerity. Listen, kid, I won't speak for those beyond the waters, but around here, no one believes in mermaids more than I do. If you really want to know what you're after and what it could lead to, then follow me. Ahab opens a small door on the right side of the shop, revealing a sailor's quarters. The walls are covered with hand-drawn sketches of mermaids, newspaper clippings of reported sightings.
The first time
And
I
more.
saw a mermaid was when our fishing boat got caught in a spell of bad weather and the propeller struck a reef. The boat drifted helplessly into a thick bank of fog. Just as I was lying helplessly on the deck, I suddenly heard a magical, fairy-like voice singing. What happened next is exactly what you saw in the ship's recorded footage. I sent the footage to all sorts of societies and institutions, But all I got in return was skepticism and alienation. I searched time and time again for the waters where I was rescued, and once I even caught another glimpse of the mermaid's shadow. Following the song, I sailed toward the reef, where the shadow vanished. But the singing suddenly stopped. I rushed forward, afraid it'd get away, and that was when I heard a splash behind the reef. By the time I got there, sure enough, there was nothing in sight.
Okay, so he thinks he actually did see it. Ask about the mermaid's location.
So, you do remember where you saw the mermaid back then?
Of course. I wouldn't dare forget it for a moment. It's on the old sea route from the docks of Waifei Peninsula, in the area where the fog is thickest. But with the Lemnian Hollow expanding, that part of the sea is already inside the hollow. And I had no choice but to give up my search. All I could do was sort through the related files and photo albums, as if that would somehow prove my life wasn't wasted.
Hold up. Why is the last photo in this album a picture of Mia? Does that mean Mia's grandma is actually...
Ah, now I get it.
Ah, I get it now.
So, the reason you've been searching for mermaids is to find your family?
No wonder.
Oh, so that's why this is so important to you.
Huh? What are you even talking about? We're not even the same
I was gonna
species.
say, did I miss something?
What
Like,
kind of
I
stuff
must
are you
have zoned
kids
out.
watching these days? Now that I think about it, it was all just a dream. I wasted my whole life chasing after something that was nothing but an illusion. All I want now is to be there for my granddaughter and make up for the responsibilities I should have taken before.
Now I feel like we're actually going to see one at the end of this quest. I mean, it could just be a Thyran, right? Fish Thyran. Comfort Grandpa Ahab.
You've already been amazing, Grandpa Ahab. With your help, Mia's stall has been getting way more customers.
It's all thanks to you good kids for helping out. As for all the tales and folklore, you may hear them and want to chase after them on a whim. But at the end of the day, maybe it's better to just leave them as mysteries. Don't get sucked in like I did, spending your whole life in a pitiful room like this, stuffed with legends and tales.
Don't say that, Captain. The stories in this room are super cool. Belle, can you help me look up the old sea route?
Wait, what are you doing? There's a hollow out there.
We could totally
If you
go
go
in.
in, you might never come back out.
I know a thing or two about hollows.
Don't worry, Grandpa Ahab. I know a thing or two when it comes to navigating hollows.
So, if there was a if there was a mermaid and it was living, let's say, in the reef or near the reef, and it got swallowed by a hollow, I would imagine it's not there anymore because it wouldn't be able to survive in the hollow, right? So, if we're going to enter the hollow by sea, we'll probably need a bigger ship to ensure stability and safety. Ferry search through past navigation routes. Indeed, there is a section in the hollow. Yuzuha looks lost in thought and doesn't respond. Yuzuha, are you listening? Next comes the final step. Let's go. Let's borrow a ship from Captain MP and set sail. Wait, you're not heading out to sea again, are you? That's right, Captain MP. We want your biggest ship. We're heading into the hollow to chase the greatest legend. No. The deep sea is dangerous, and the hollow is even worse. Enu, And nah. Fishing is okay. Treasure hunting is not. Stick with it too long, and you'll turn into a weird old man. Alas, I thought Therese would have been thrilled if we got a shot of the mermaid, but it turns out her bang boo just isn't a fan. And the sea is dangerous, but if you don't go, Master will be upset, and that would make MP a bad bang boo. Little penguin, you wouldn't want to upset your master, would you? But the ship's radar needs maintenance, and MP doesn't know how to connect the wires. So maybe I can help. I have fixed many a things in days recent. Many bang boo and other items. And Huh? How? Is there anything you guys can't do? Hey, puzzles. Okay, so let's figure this out. We'll do... like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Loop. And think. What if they fix the ship? All right, it's done. And already? And then. And Nanu, already? With skills like that, why are you even looking into ghost stories? You could probably work for HSO already. Oh, no. I'm just average. I'm just an amateur. I know a little bit here and there. By the way, where's Yuzuha? I should talk to her before heading out to sea. Yuzuha. Oh, you're here, Proxy. Are you okay? What's on your mind? I was just thinking about the past. Back when Alice's father had just rescued me, and I was drifting alone on a plank at sea. Exhausted, drowsy, barely holding on. You've got no idea how hard it is to stay balanced on a floating plank. I almost blacked out. If it hadn't been for that mermaid song giving me a boost, my old man would have lost his sweet, well-behaved girl right then and there. Oh, so that nightmare you dumped on me wasn't just a dream. It was your actual memory, huh? Alice? Minato? What are you doing here? MP asked me to tell you the ship is ready to go. Honestly, I don't even know if I should just keep dragging you into this. After all, it's just something I've been stubbornly holding on to. Hey, what are you saying? Giving up isn't in the Timefield family motto. Yeah, as a member of the Spook Shack crew, of course we gotta witness those spooky tales together. Let's do this together. Let's go all the way. Let's go, MP. And all right, everyone, please stay safe. Don't worry, I won't be reckless anymore. I'm just really happy you're willing to come along with me. After a long voyage, you finally reach a region shrouded in thick fog.
Wait, we're about to enter the depths of the hollow. From here, the chances of spatial distortion will increase dramatically.
Yuzuha, are you listening?
Yuzuha? Yuzuha, are you listening?
Sorry,
Explain the situation.
Another 100 meters and we'll have to turn back. I know you don't want to leave just yet, but we can return once we've collected more observation data.
All right.
Just as everyone starts hesitating about heading back, that familiar song echoes in their ears. A mermaid silhouette appears beneath the surface, quickly swimming away behind a distant reef.
So, are we going to follow it?
Remind Yuzuha.
Yuzuha, I'll keep a close eye on the spatial stability data for these last 100 meters. Once we're about to hit the critical value, we'll have to leave. As for safety on the ship, Monato, I can leave that to you, right?
Don't worry about the ethereals. I'll keep everyone safe.
Thank you all. Really, thank you.
The singing keeps coming from behind the reef as the ship slowly moves forward. Then suddenly, the singing stops.
Has it left?
Keep moving forward.
Let's go a little further and see.
Hold up! Stop right here! Nobody move!
Stop the boat.
Yuzuha? What's going on?
What if we're being lured in by an ethereal? Everyone freezes in astonishment, and before long the singing starts again.
All right, let's keep moving.
And so the boat moves forward when the singing starts and stops when it falls silent. Little by little, you finally reach the reef. Yuzuha slowly raises her hand and places it on the rock.
Gotcha now. I won.
A red-haired girl peers out from behind the reef where her legs should be. There is instead a fishtail, covered in jade-like scales that glimmer like brilliant porcelain in the sunlight. Sunlight falls across the mermaid, casting a giant fishtail shadow over the group, while her red hair, like seaweed, shimmers brilliantly in the golden rays.
Though this is our first time truly meeting in person, I still want to say, it's been a while. I'm Ukinami Yuzuha!
The mermaid doesn't linger. After gazing out from the reef for a while, she turns and disappears behind the coral. Yuzuha stares from the deck for a long time before getting Empi to take everyone back. It's still hard to believe that something from a fairy tale is right in front of us. Yeah, it feels kind of surreal. Proxy, is this even real? Could it be that we were hallucinating from ether corruption after entering the hollow? When my dad was doing his research, some patients even claimed they saw aliens in the hollow. Whether the result is real or not, the thrill in the process must be real. Yeah, I think Yuzuha would be really happy too. Well, that old man might not be very reliable, but the location he gave us was a huge help. Speaking of which, Minato and I stopped by his shop to say thanks, but he wasn't there. If he's not at his own shop, then there's only one place left. Mia's shop. Hey now, you can't keep going like this. Work will always be there, but you've only got one body, you hear me? Just go grab your meal, I'll take over here. If anything happens to you, your grandma's gonna chew me out. Come on, working 10 to 5, how is that tiring at all? Grandpa, you've got visitors. Hi, Mr. Ahab. How are you doing? You kids, you're just looking for trouble, aren't you? The hollow's no place to be messing around. What if something went wrong? What if you couldn't make it back? Even if you don't care about yourselves, you should think about the people working with you to run this resort. Teresa and Mia were so worried. EG even thought you kidnapped MP. Does he really think we'd do that? Sorry, Grandpa Ahab, for making you worry. Forget it. So, did you really? The old man opens his mouth, then hesitates, eyes flickering with curiosity and fear. When he glances at Mia, his furrowed brow slowly begins to relax. Never mind. As long as you're all safe, that's what matters. Let's leave it at that. For a moment, you're not sure whether to tell him the truth. In the end, you decide to respect his choice. If you really want to thank me, help talk some sense into Mia. She's too stubborn. Grandpa, how can you talk about me like that right in front of my boss? I'm not going back for dinner tonight. You, Miss Timefield, You must be the real big boss behind this resort. Could you help me talk some sense into her? What? Me? You're talking to me? Proxy, Yuzuha's still waiting for you at the aquarium. I think there's a lot she wants to tell you. Alice and I can handle things here. You go check on her. Hey Proxy, you're here. How did you know that mermaids need to sing to move forward? Stop when the music stops. Isn't it just nets up, nets down? Come on, Proxy. Don't tell me you've never played it before. Are you sure that's what it's called? Isn't it red light, green light? It's our local version. Kids in Siloon Bay love it the most. One child playing the big fish stands with their back to the beach and sings a song. While the song plays, the fishers slowly creep closer. As soon as the song ends, the big fish turns around and the fishers must freeze in place. If the big fish catches anyone moving, they're out. I suppose that mermaid's been watching us play all along. Poor girl. She must be lonely. Yeah, I hope she can make more friends. Well, after all this, I'd say you're an unofficial member of Spook Shack now. I never agreed to that. I'm worth a fortune, you know. Hey, don't kill the vibe. We're just going by the videotape. If we're just going by the videotape, this is where the mysterious narrator kicks in. With the legendary Proxy Phaethon joining Spook Shack, what kind of adventures await them? Dun dun dun. To be continued. To be continued.
Welcome to the aquarium.
Hey, Max. The legendary mermaid. Awesome. I really enjoyed the quest. It was nice. Old Man Ahab was super sus. I didn't really at first I wasn't really thinking that we were going to see a mermaid until about the part where he kind of switched up. You know, he was being less sus, and it was kind of hinting more towards the story actually going to the mermaid being real. I am curious though, because if my comment earlier, if the hollow is expanded past where she's essentially living, and she's going back into the hollow constantly, or if she's living in the hollow, shouldn't she be getting corrupted? Or is she leaving the hollow maybe? I don't know. And then I wonder if, because she has a fishtail, I kind of doubt that we would ever see this character become an actual character in the game. But you never know. We could see something like that in the future. But with that, I'm going to wrap up the stream for today. Thank you all for watching. Have a fantastic night, and I will see you all on the next one. Ciao.